Everybody, thanks for joining us back on the Start to Continue YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys coming back. We have a big one today. Very exciting. 5 years in the making. Waiting 5 years to open up this vinyl box set for you. Well, for me, I can't wait to get into it. Thanks so much. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't before. I really appreciate it. We got some big things we want to accomplish on this channel, and it takes the subscribes to get us there. We're hoping at 1,000 we are going to tip off a huge giveaway contest, giveaway, draw, whatever you want to call it, on this channel once we tip over the 1,000 subscriber mark. So you want to get in on that, hit the subscribe button, and then the bell will show up. Hit the bell. I'll tell you when we have new stuff coming on. We're always doing live shows on this channel. Live chats, the vinyl show, the podcast. It's all here. It's fun stuff. You can check in and interact with the channel. So, whew, look at this. We're here to talk about Bob Dylan, 1965-66, the Bootleg Series, Volume 12. The Cutting Edge. Although this is the vinyl box set, so it's not the entire Cutting Edge that you would have got on CD if you were so inclined. This is the best of the Cutting Edge. So why is this called the best of? Well, Sony and the Bob Dylan team just went to this crazy depth of going through the vaults for this release, Bootleg Series Volume 12. I mean, there was a 6 CD release which carried a ton of stuff. Well, what are we talking about? We're talking about the recording period between Bring It All Back Home and Blonde on Blonde. 14 months, 3 albums came out. Bring It All Back Home, Highway 61, and Blonde on Blonde. 14 months, 3 albums that changed the course of music. It's pretty remarkable when you think about it. And Columbia back in the day, they were smart enough to hold on to every snippet, every piece of recording material, everything that got cut, left on the floor, someone picked up, they put in a vault and hid it away. And when this came out 5 years ago, 2015, they gave superfans access to everything. There is an 18 CD release of this that includes every single recorded note that happened in that 14-month period. 18 CDs. I mean, you hear everything. You hear every single take, no matter how minuscule the difference. You get it all on that 18 CD release. And man, it included 8 45 singles, mixed mono that will never be pressed again. A hardcover book was included in there, and something called a leopard skin spindle, which you could have a lot of fun with, I imagine. Anyways, price tag for that, astronomical, was limited to 5,000 units. Sold exclusively on bobdylan.com, which put us Canadian buyers at a distinct disadvantage due to we would have paid duties on top of that, and taxes and shipping, and so that's out. The 6-discer, I'm not really collecting CDs very much nowadays, so that's out. This is an obvious choice, but when it came out, its price tag was insane and remained insane for a long time. This is only 3 albums in here. 3 albums. Now they're chock full of greatness, sure, but is it worth the over $100 price tag? I think this is the first bootleg I'm not going to pick up. I didn't pick up any CDs. I didn't pick up the vinyl. I did get some digital files, preservation copies, to sample the music, as I am a music critique of sort. So that came into my possession. So I still had the music, but nothing physical. This was the only bootleg edition I didn't have physical, and it ate me up inside for a very long time. stuck on my waiting list on Amazon, waiting for that price to drop, and it just so happened to drop last week by over, geez, 30% or something like that. Now, still insanely priced for 3 discs. Still a huge price, but everything I've read about this release is that the focus on detail and presentation is just amazing on this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to open this up. One side note, getting this from Amazon. People are having trouble getting their records from Amazon lately. Hearing horror stories where Amazon is just putting the address like right on here and then just shipping this without a box. That didn't happen. I did get a box, huge oversized box, no padding inside, just this thing rattling around inside for the whole truck ride. Luckily, it did seem to survive. I would have thought the corners would have just been mangled, but it's pretty good. And we're gonna take a close look at this at the white table with the overhead, so we can go through this all quite succinctly. So that'll be good. What else do I have to say about this? Still expensive. Still pulled the trigger because I'm a sucker. But nice to have it on the physical. The cutting edge, the alternate, and the unreleased versions. Although a couple tracks are. We'll check it out on the overhead. And I think that's it. Thanks everybody. We're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna look at the inside. We are going to look at the booklet quite in detail, so get ready on the fast forward button or the pause button, whatever you want to do. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to check out the cutting edge best of edition. This is going to be fun stuff. Thanks. Hit the subscribe. Let's go over there to the overhead. This is me going. All right, we're here. We're ready to do this. We are going to cut this thing open. I'm nervous. Let's just delay a little bit, take a little closer look at this thing. There you get a look at the spines and everything there. There's the book, the 3 jackets carrying these records. Let's just look at the track listing here for a second. All previously unreleased except for I'll Keep It With Mine. We got that on Biograph, and Farewell Angelina. We got that on the Bootleg series. The rest of these, all unreleased versions, outtakes or demos, and some pretty wild stuff here, including stuff that's never appeared on any other albums, like California, Medicine Sunday, You Don't Have to Do That. Most excitedly for me, because this is one of my favorite Bob songs that I never got to hear the complete version of, was, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about? She's Your Lover Now. Take 6, rehearsal. I believe this is the only complete recorded version of this song. It is such a great song. It is super wordy, yet super fast and rocking. And the version we got on the original Bootleg series, Volume 1, 2, and 3, it's incomplete because he just loses track of the verse because there's so many words and it's so fast. It's quite an impossible song to perform. It's like, if you want to compare it to anything, like wordiness-wise, I would compare it to American Pie, maybe. There's just so many words and verses, and it's so fast. Oh, disclaimer before we start. This is just a discovery video, a first impressions video of this release. It's not a review. I'm not going to go into any kind of music history. I don't have the memory for that kind of thing. If you want to do that, there's all kinds of resources you can look up. Grell Marcus wrote an entire book about the recording of Like a Rolling Stone. So there's lots of that kind of stuff out there. This is just checking out how they presented this album to us. And come on, get through it. And how nice of a package it is. And if it's worth, when this thing first was out there, worth the over $100 price tag that they put on it. As I said, unless you missed the first part of this video, I got it on sale for 30% off, which is still an incredibly high price. But it's better than 100. So, and there's still a couple available at that price, so don't miss out on it. Ooh, okay. We're ready. So we just took the edge off. We still keep the plastic on, which is good, so you still get your nice stickers to stay on there. And the shrink wrap does stay pretty tight on there, so that's cool. I hear lots of stuff rattling around in there, so let's just pull this stuff out and see what's here. I gotta be careful, because if any download codes are hidden in here, can't have you guys stealing my download codes. First of all, we have this booklet. It's of nice size. Saw the back first. Like I said, with the 18-disc release of this, you would have got some form of this book in hardcover. And you got the separate jackets for each disc. And we'll go through those. I'm just making sure, we're just going through the inventory here, seeing what's here. Book, 3 jackets. Also on CD, some really nice artwork on the CDs. And it's excellent that they give us this on CD instead of just a download code. From what I understand, if you were to just buy the 2 CD release of this, you didn't have this good of artwork. This nice of artwork. And there's the second one. It is really nice. It's just cardboard sleeves, but still, they put a nice photo on there. Discs look good. Let's just see if there's anything. I think that's it, but does the artwork continue through the inside? Okay, you can't really see it because the light's just not working for me, but it's just the Columbia Eye kind of wallpaper display in there. Nothing too dramatic in there. Okay, so we got the CDs, and we'll save the booklet for last. Let's see what these records look like. So the record is presented in a jacket with a beautiful artwork. Columbia Full Range Records, 2015, Sony. Look at that, stunning. Stunning. Then in the jacket you have the record sleeve. You get a close-up look of the label there. Some kind of serial number. Is that the oh, that's the actual number for the disc. Vinyl looks good. There's a little bit of, I don't know if you can pick it up. It's pretty good. It's not perfect. There's like some little round swirlies going on right around here. I don't know if that picks up. Weird kind of buffing swirlies. I'm sure it's fine. Tiny scuff there. I really should be doing this with rubber gloves on, but due to the whole situation that's going on, rubber gloves should be saved for the first responders for sure. Some more great artwork here. Love that for LP number 2. I really like this vintage Columbia artwork. Give you a close-up of the label. The other label. And again, we get the number on the bottom, which is this is 2. So it is different. Every sleeve is different. That's a little extra work put into it. A couple of Rolling Stones and a couple of Desolation Rows right there. Can't beat that side. I like this. Disco Promotional. And LP number 3, there's that jacket. Snazzy. Oh man, that is fantastic. And another different sleeve right there. Different label. So yeah, they are putting a bit of effort making this a real presentation. Lots of different stuff. Nothing is duplicated. There we have number 3 on that one. Every label's different, every sleeve is different, and every jacket is different. Got to appreciate that kind of effort to go into it. Worth $100 effort? Well, again, here's some little bit of artifacts here. Right around. Ooh, staticky. Just minor stuff. I mean, it's not perfect. Just very, very minor scuffing. And that'll happen. Ooh. Okay. That's a little bit more egregious right there. You can see those. Again, if you paid retail over $100, you'd want this to be perfect. What can you do? What can you do? Got mine on sale. More than happy. Let's put these back over here. Now we can go through the book. I know you're saying you just wasted 11 minutes and you haven't even opened the book yet. Well, that's what we do on this channel. We take it easy, we take it slow, so you can enjoy everything about this. I like that. They got Bob's famous polka dots there. That's the background. Now, forgive me, I won't be bending this book quite all the way open. I don't like to wreck any spines, so there's our intro page. Hit the pause if you want to read any of this. I'll try to slow down on some of these pages, but this book is kind of thick. Another great photo there. Wow, I don't think I've seen that photo before. Of course, you guys know what my memory's like. UK tour. Now, what'd you just say? Did you just say what I thought you said? In the studio. That is hilarious right there. No smoking in studios. I'm sure they really paid attention to that. Yep. Excuse me, Mr. Dillon. Looks like Rick Danko in the back. Bob and his polka dots. Ginsberg. Ferlinghetti. Albert Grossman. Man, if I got to sit down with Bob, I would want to find all about the relationship with Albert Grossman. How they got together, how he took care of him, how it ended. Look at that, great shot. And some lyrics. That's some Warhol. Bob with Warhol at the factory. There we get into some blonde on blonde. Rehearsals in '65 with Harvey Brooks and Robbie Robertson. There's Bob's famous police whistle for Highway 61. I don't know, I had it in my head that he had the police whistle stuck in his neck rack for the harmonica. Here we saw that photo in one of our scrapbooks that we looked at earlier on this channel. Hey, did I ask you guys to subscribe yet? Hit the subscribe button. There's tons of Bob stuff if you're loving this Bob stuff. And we went through 2 Bob Dylan scrapbooks in this past month, which was fun. There's D.A. Pennebaker right there working his film camera, 16 mil. Another great shot. There's Bob and the band. Gotta like this book so far. The book's doing good. Got his houndstooth on. Ooh, the article of Bob hurt in his motorcycle accident, whether you believe it or not. Looks like an interview with Al Cooper here. That is excellent. There you have the recording sessions. You got Tom Wilson right there. The the story behind the famous photograph. There you go. Hit the pause. Read all about it. There it is. And then we go through the track listing here. So we're at the end of the book, and you got some extended information for each track, it looks like. The personnel on each thing. California, take 1, solo acoustic. Just Bob. Vocals, piano, harmonica. Medicine Sunday, which is an early version of Temporary, like Achilles. Levon on drums. And what's it say about She's Your Lover Now? Rehearsal. You got Bob in the band with Sandy Konikoff on drums. Wow. Great book. And there you have your closing credits for the Cutting Edge Bootleg Series Volume 12. Jeff Rosen all over it again. Original recordings by Tom Wilson and Bob Johnson. Special thanks to Jeff Kramer. A lot of Jeff Kramer photos in here. Wow, and that's it. That is the whole thing. No download codes, but I mean, we got the CDs, so that's okay. What can I say? I still wouldn't shell out over $100 for it, but for the 75, I'm not going to sweat it. It's this is a keepsake for sure, and wherever it goes after I'm done with it. So when I'm in a box somewhere and my kids donate it somewhere, it will see another beloved life in someone else's hands for sure. Excellent release. Where'd that other CD go? I can't be losing these already. So there you have it. We have Bob Dylan Volume 12, the Bootleg Series, The Cutting Edge, on Start Continue YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for going through it with us. It was a lot of fun. Just to get you up to speed, now all of the bootleg stuff is in physical in my collection as of now. A lot of it on vinyl. The next piece that I don't have on vinyl that I have on CD but not on vinyl is the Rolling Thunder Bootleg Series. I still am debating if that's worth getting on vinyl. It is on my list. If the price drops, you never know, you might see it on this channel next. So thanks everyone for coming on by. Appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Remember, at 1,000, we're doing a huge Bob giveaway. Lots of Bob stuff, including Bootleg Series material, will be given away. Look for that. Hit the subscribe. Hit the like. Appreciate you guys. Love my Bob friends. I'll see you next time. Catch you later.